try and make that tight turn into turns 1 and 3 and drop that thing down using the shortest part of the course to get around. Other drivers feel like they can maximize just a little bit more speed by coming out a couple of lanes. When we say a lane, we're talking about maybe a width of 10 feet wide to gain more speed as they go through the corners, but obviously a little bit longer way around the course. So it depends on how you're comfortable as a driver, how that boat is set up and ready to run. A couple of boats going into turn number 1, kind of hot. Johnny Ludwig going into that corner along with Jose Montana Jr. Regatta also out on the course, number 58. Starting to see, especially in turn number 1, that water getting a little bit choppy. So that is going to have to be something that the drivers are aware of as they get into that corner. It gets a little bit rough getting coupled. Seeing these boats right now as they are not total speed yet. They're probably reaching speeds between 100 miles an hour as they are finishing out their testing period of time. As they will get ready and warm these motors up for a little bit of fun. Bradenton with Studio with a little how do for the fans as he gets up in the air. That's just his way of waving at the crowd as he got a little bit loose. When you get loose, you just have to back it down quickly and then get that boat back under control and get it up to top speed as fast as you can. You can see though that the lamps here have caused the water to get a little bit choppy, and these boats will and are used to adjusting to that chop in the water as the race goes on. There may be a few of you that are familiar with the Regatta Three Rivers up in Pittsburgh. This is like glass water compared to what they race up there. It gets really rough and tumbly as those three rivers come together in Pittsburgh and cause for some very exciting, but I'll tell you, very choppy water conditions here. They're saying, well, this is like glass compared to what it is up in Three Rivers up in Pittsburgh.
Whoa, he's getting up there.
Right now, again, the drivers get what they call seat time. It's just getting comfortable, getting familiar with your boat.
That's it, baby.
And knowing when it's showtime, that you've got the pumps worked out, you've got the balance in that boat the way that you like it. And that makes a lot of fun for racing. Tom Ludwig, number 81, again, is after a little bit fast coming down that straightaway, closest to the fans on the bridge on the turn number 4, and to back it back down a little bit to bring that boat back under control. As again, you see the conditions just start to get a little bit choppy as they float down the river. Number 96, number 98, Johnny Ludwig, making things happen as he comes out of turn number 1. As he gets down again. Just a little bit on edge from the way that it looks like on the course right now. That spot is about halfway between turn 4 and coming into turn number 1. And a lot of times you have to play the breeze as well, which is currently about 7 miles an hour and could be a factor but should not be a major factor in the race.
Yeah. It's got to be at least 10 grand.
Those boats are expensive.
Yeah, a couple $100,000. I'm just doing a thing. All right, my friends, that's the start of the Bradenton Riverwalk Regatta.